Hey Leo, and welcome to your weekly reading. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross watchers, welcome. Leo, know I could be talking to you or someone in your energy, so take the message as it resonates. But in this week, I feel like there's something going on that's really highlighting some childhood trauma that is wanting to be healed. There's something that's, you thought was over, dead and gone, but maybe coming back up to the surface. Maybe it's like some sort of trigger that you experience, or maybe contact with your parents or something that is bringing up some wounding that's asking to be healed. And it's like you're being given the gifts and the resources you need to see what it is that needs healing. It's like deep in the subconscious mind, but it's coming forward so life can get better. Sometimes they say the only way out is through, and sometimes we have to face our childhood trauma so we can heal from the inside out. So yeah, we may be triggered due to outward circumstances, but there's something here that's happening that your guides want to talk about. And I feel like, yeah, as you're on this path, you may feel stuck in regards to something like, I don't know, you may feel like you're moving forward, but there's something that stops you in your tracks, and that's what they're talking about here. And they want you to be able to recognize the trauma, and even though healing is not easy, and you have, like I said, the only way around is through. So, but they want you to know that you deserve the healing, and that's why they wanted to talk to you about this. And it's so funny. I did not come up with this. My guides wanted me to share this quote. And I will say, if you are working on healing childhood trauma, one of the best influencers to follow is Ben Cole Edwards. I don't know if any of you know him, but he has been so helpful for me. And what he said is, well, we only have one mother. No, it says, well, only one mother you have. And he responds, that is true. You do only have one mother, but imagine if you had two of those. And he's like, you may have had issues with your mother growing up, or maybe even still. That may have been one of the major sources of your childhood trauma. And when I'm seeing this Page of Pentacles, this is the challenge. And I feel like, I'm talking to a Leo sign, so you're a fire sign. But I feel like this parental figure wanted you to show up in an energy that was opposite of what you are. So we've got an earth sign coming out, but you're a fire sign. And so I feel like they may have pushed you to do things that were out of alignment with you. They may have pushed you to do things that felt inauthentic to you. They may have pushed you to do things that made you forget who you are. Like it smothered who you actually are, because you had to show up in a way that was pleasing to them but not authentic to you. And who knows, like only you can tell us how deep that went. But your guides are saying that what they're asking you to focus on right now is reclaiming yourself from this and being who you are unapologetically, and knowing that that is what you came here to be. And if you have a parent in the background saying, oh, that's wrong, like you can't do this, you can't do that, you need to be an earth sign even though you're a fire sign kind of thing, they're saying, no, know that the divine actually backs you up in your authenticity. You were created to be all that you are and all that you become as your life unfolds moving forward, because it's like your divine energetic signature, and it's so sacred and it should be honored. And if it hasn't been honored in the past by a parental figure, now is your time to honor it for yourself as you move forward. Because yeah, in the past, I don't know if this is like the recent past or if we're talking like way back in your childhood, but you were lied to about your worth. You were lied to about the kind of person you are. And there's a lot of rewriting that needs to happen here for you. So, and it's kind of like, yeah, this is your opportunity to reparent yourself, because someone really fumbled here. Someone, yeah, it's like they projected all that they I don't know, all that they wanted onto you, instead of saying, hey, Leo, show me the miracle you came here to be, and let me honor and respect that. Instead, they're like, let's take all our family trauma and put it on you, and you go fix it. And it's your fault. And I mean, I don't even know. They flipped something so profoundly for you, and you believed it, and it was a lie. And my guides wanted me to share the song Forest Green by Aisha Badru. It's one of my favorite songs. And the lyrics go like this. My legs were tethered and bound, set free by the pieces of wisdom I found. My skin grew calloused and rough, built up by the voices that said I wasn't enough. And this song is all about, growing up in the slums and learning as she gets older, learning that she's always been a forest green. She's always been worthy. She's always been good. And she was just in an environment that didn't honor the beauty that she is, the truth that she is, the light that she is. And I feel like you experienced something like that. And in your strength is the strength that you have in this situation is speaking up about what you've been through and reclaiming your life as you are the master of your own life, the leader, and what do they call that? The captain of your own ship. You have a clear mind. You're wise enough to know what it is that you need moving forward. And your guides are saying, communicate that. And I love this Page of Wands so much in this deck because she's breaking free. Like, it's like the child inside of you. Oh my gosh, yes. That's so cute. Okay, this fire sign child that was forced to be something opposite from what it is. Okay, it was forced to be a Page of Pentacles, but he's always been a fire sign. This is your strength, saying, this is who I am, this is who I came here to be, and I'm going to show everyone what that is. I'm going to be like a firework shooting across the sky. I'm not going to hide who I am. I'm not going to make sure my mom's happy, so I'm going to stay small in this box over in the corner. I'm going to be a fire sign. and I'm going to incorporate that into my adult self. And if I'm met with coldness or harshness or disapproval, I don't care. Like, that's who I am. That's so cool. And your guides are saying, speak up. If there's something you need to say, if there's some way that you've had to change yourself even now to please your parent, your guides are saying, don't hold yourself back. Speak whatever it is that you have to say. And yes, that's because I think too that this has been coming up in the readings a lot too, that we feel to be on the spiritual path, we have to be nice, and that means we have to go along with what everybody wants, but actually the spiritual path requires us to go against the grain and to speak up and to fight for things that matter, to live in our authenticity and alignment with that. And if that causes conflict, then we work through that, but we don't abandon ourselves to make sure everybody else is comfortable. And the suggested approach that your guides are giving you is detach from the trauma. So if you stepping into your authenticity causes drama around you, then let them deal with themselves and you detach from that. What they also want you to know, what you're not seeing, is that there's someone who's very, very proud of you. This could be your guides. This could be a passed on loved one, specifically an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, female. This could be a grandmother. But what they're saying is also you standing in your power, you not letting people take you over. Your guides are so proud of you, so proud of how far you've come, and you should be proud of you too. And yes, let's see, where are we? And yes, what your guides want you to know also is that you're going to make it. You may be afraid to set boundaries with these people. Maybe you'll lose a lot of people if you choose your authenticity and they don't like it. You may lose them, but you're going to make it, and you're actually going to attract your soul tribe by doing that though too. You're going to find people who are in alignment with you more than people who are wanting to judge you and shame you for showing up as you truly are. And one more thing before I close this reading, my guides wanted me to share one more quote from Ben Cole Edwards. And he said, "Why do we keep our parents in our lives when they're not really nice to us?" And the answer is because they told you love was conditional and you're still trying to find those conditions. And in the outcome, yeah, we can see that you may feel on the fence still, like, should I let this person go or not? Because I really want to figure out who it is that I need to be to make them love me. And it's so interesting, yeah, because we have this Page of Pentacles child growing up to be a King of Pentacles, and trying to figure out how to show up in the Pentacle family to make their parent proud when you've always been a Page of Wands and you are a King of Wands. You are and your guides are saying stay true to your authenticity, and you don't need to try to figure out how you can be more of a Pentacle person when you are a fire person. Am I making sense? I hope this reading is making sense. You've always been deserving of love, and anyone who makes you question your worth and is causing all this chaos and misalignment within you because you're trying to figure out how to show up for them in a way that makes them proud of you, know that you are surrounded by divine angels and guides, and so grateful. Even your ancestors, so grateful that you're showing up as you truly are. So please don't show up as anything else.